could you introduce yourself, please?
Introduction.
Yeah. Could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, okay. So, my name is Sunil Khandekar. I'm from Goa. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Oh, yeah,
Go
okay,
on.
okay. Sorry. So, my name is Sunil Khandekar. I'm from Goa. I've done my studies in civil engineering. And currently, for the last 8 years, I've been working as a site engineer on construction projects. And my hobbies are, reading books, newspaper, watching and playing cricket, football. And the recent hobby which I developed recently is having a conversation with the people to learn my English. That's a
Are
short,
you?
description.
Yeah, very good to know that. Are you originally from Goa?
Yes, I'm originally from Goa and I live in Goa only. Currently.
Okay, okay. Recently, I heard that Goa tourism, has been decreased drastically. Is it true?
Yeah, it was, it is one of the, it was circulated on the news also. So
Yeah,
that was on news.
it is like false news or it is a true news, like authentic news.
Yeah, you can say it is authentic news.
Because I was watching a video. Uh, he was a foreigner, okay, and I watched his video and he mentioned that in the Goa there are so many unnecessary things is going on. I'm not sure about that, okay, because I have never been to Goa, okay, and never
Yeah,
been to Goa. I don't know what exactly going on there. I know everything about Goa from the social media only. Okay.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So
So you would you like to tell me about yourself now?
okay. Sure. Why not?
Yeah,
My name is JD, J for Jungle and D for Dangerous. I'm born and brought up in Maharashtra. Okay, I'm from Maharashtra. My mother tongue is Marathi. I think you also speak Marathi, right?
या मला पण येतो मराठी की गोवा पण आम्ही पण इकडे मराठी बोलू शकतो.
Okay.
हा
And I live near to Bombay city. Means if I want to go to Bombay, it will require like 2 hours of train journey.
या
Kind of near to Bombay, I believe. So, brother, what do you do in your leisure time? What activities you do in your leisure time?
Okay, so earlier I will just say in leisure time earlier I used to to just earlier doing some some you can say some doing some stupid things and wasting my time on social media, Facebook,
Okay.
YouTube, watching reels, and later I came
Okay.
across this platform and I try to make the best use of this all this time. Yeah. So now I
Mm,
realized that the importance of the time. I'm trying to
mm,
make the maximum use of the time whatever I have. And the way to learning you can say. Not just English, any other many skills also. English
So,
you can also also gain knowledge like that you can say.
I think in Goa, majority of population, majority of people speaks English, right? Because since so many foreigners are visiting there, you're having opportunity to talk to them, right?
No, not I can you can say, but actually I live cut with foreigners they come mostly to coastal areas, beach areas. So I live actually quite far from the beach area. I live you can say I live around 40-50 kilometers away from the coastal area. I
Okay.
know that close to you can say the Ghat area. You can say.
Mm-hmm. So, is that where are you sitting right now? It is a
I'm
contractual area, right?
yeah. I'm at as I mentioned, I'm a site engineer. So currently,
Okay.
one commercial building project is going on. So I'm currently posted here as a site engineer. So I'm looking after all the construction works, related works.
How far is it? This
It
side.
is actually very close to my site. It takes me 5 minutes to come to my workplace.
Oh my God, it is very near to you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how do you commute? By bike or do you walk?
Yeah, I come by bike. On my bike I came. Then after for lunch I go back to at 1 o'clock I will go again to have a lunch. And then again at 2 o'clock I have to come back. And at 6 o'clock my most of the time normally 6 o'clock I leave.
Okay. Great to know that. You
Yeah.
offline friends. Do you speak in English?
Yes, didn't get you, sir.
Do you have any offline friends rather than
Yeah,
with
yeah.
whom do you with whom do you speak in English?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I come across people. No, not my close friends or not my family members. Some random people who visit our site. Some some
Okay.
officers, some engineers, some my superiors, some clients
Okay.
also, some vendors also, some dealers also. So with that, I sometimes get a time to interact with them in English. But most of the time, I can say I have to. I was, actually this conversation session I started out recently. You can say for the last 15, 16 days I started about. So before that, I was just reading only. That was the thing, and also watching interview, podcast, and like that.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to know something about Goa. Like, suppose if I visit Goa, what place would you recommend me to visit? Which place would you recommend me to visit? Goa.
So if you are, most of the people they say Goa, they come to Goa to visit the beach area, which is coastal area. But I think you are a Maharashtrian, so you must have also visited there because Maharashtra is also is located on the coastal area. So you must have, I think you must have also visited the coastal area. I assume
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you have visited any? Yes, one.
Fly.
Nice.
Okay.
I think you also like to have one session. You also like to one interaction.
Yeah, it is kind of bothering right now. Okay. So Goa is very famous for, like foreigners, right? Because so many foreigners comes there and like especially Indians are crazy about foreigners. They want to see them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is the reason. Like that is the main reason, right? They're coming there.
yeah.
Yeah. So tell me something about I heard so many things about Goa that Goa is very clean city, very good place.
What is it?
Is
Goa
Goa
is
is clean place? How much clean you will find?
clean, clean. Yeah, okay. So I will say, it is not that clean. I will say because I can say that village area is quite clean compared to the city areas.
Okay.
Village areas, but nowadays you can say village areas are also getting some they were also getting polluted, some dirty also. The village areas also turning out because village areas, as some development are also taking place.
Okay.
Construction or related or activities are taking place, and many uh, because cities in Goa are already there. Cities actually, we have actually not that big cities, small cities, but they are quite developed, I can say. So now there are no much space in city to develop, so now they are entering in the village areas for our development. So now they are in village areas also are turning out to be like some pollution levels are also rising, so it is getting village areas also getting dirty nowadays.
Mm, mm. So how do you treat like locals to foreigners? Whenever they comes, because I heard so many news that locals like to vendors like to cheat like a foreigners. They like to make more money from them.
Yeah, that is actually there at every place, you can say. Most of the place, not just in Goa. That is, you can say, in full over all over India.
Mhm.
That is not I'm
Nowadays,
saying, but
yeah, nowadays foreigners are getting very, very like wise, with money. They know the
yeah,
prices.
yeah, they are also getting because now so many item rates are available on Google. They can
Okay.
now everybody can have access to if they are
Okay.
come to know if you are cheating us and that. And also some most of some tourists actually they must have previously either they have visited previously or maybe they have contacts. So they must have consulted someone before we coming to go. So they advise us that so such and such and things are there. You have to deal with problems, and they are also getting you can say.
Mm. What would be the reaction if taxi driver tells them it is like a 500 rupees or 1,000 rupees? Oh man, you're cheating me. You're scamming me.
Yeah, that is there's some negotiations then later take place between them.
Okay.
Earlier,
Yeah.
now nobody actually. If I say it's a particular item, it cost 1,000. So you try to bargain with me, no.
Hmm.
Doesn't agree. Most of the people they don't agree, no, directly. So they bargain and later they come at some common value. Like
Uh,
that they fix.
mhm. Suppose someone is very familiar with Goa, one foreigner is very familiar with Goa, then definitely they know the prices of the Goa, right? Like, if whenever they go to visit any vendor shop or cold drink or like they travel through bus or taxi, whatever, so they know the prices, right? Common prices. But suppose somebody very fresher to India, like visiting the India very first time, and they don't know much about the pricing and those things, then maybe they will get cheated by the taxi driver or any local vendor.
Yeah, yeah, those things are there. But as you mentioned earlier, foreigners are also getting wise. Not just foreigners, many Indian people are also getting wise.
Yeah,
Yeah, that we have to bother. That is not just particular to Goa. It is, I think, it will be all over the India.
yeah, I think it is everywhere is going on because foreigners they don't like to bargaining too much because of the language barrier, right? Suppose foreigner likes some particular like a stuff object and they want to buy it, okay, and a soap seller, they don't like to they don't speak in English, so they will like to, you know like to give the money. How many 500 rupees, so they will not bargaining much and they will give it the money
Yeah, yeah,
because of the
just that things are there. That language barrier, and also foreigners, that if you compare that Indian currency and with their currency, it is actually nothing to them. So they can, you can say somehow afford. You can say suppose if any item cost 500 rupees, so in their currency it will be, I will say around some $8 or $9 like that. So they don't,
Mhm.
actually it is actually cheap for them. They can, kind of afford. You can say
Okay.
with respect to.
So, yeah. So, do you want to ask me any question?
Yeah.
Anything?
So I just want to ask about your education qualification and your, are you working somewhere that you just not mentioned in your introduction?
Actually, I was working in a company. It was a contractual based company. Recently, that company had been shut down.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now it's been like 20 days simply sitting at home.
Yeah.
Uh, and never know, like, when they are going to reopen the company, they will get a contract. And once they get a contract, they will call us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And my
About your
qualification,
education.
I completed my 12th, then I dropped out of my college long
Yeah.
time ago. Not interested to pursue further qualification like a degree and those kind of stuff. I'm not focusing on right now.
In which subject you are doing your graduation in?
I was studying in commerce stream.
Commerce. Yeah.
Commerce.
So you are in BCom. You are enrolled for BCom course.
Yeah, I used to study in BCom course. Then I dropped out of my college because I wasn't interested in those things. Study, and at that time I thought like studying in college is like passing the time with friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's I felt.
So how old are you now?
And I think I'm about 27 years old.
Yeah. So I will also in that range. I am actually I will turn 29 in next 2 months. I will turn 29. So I can
Uh,
say we are somewhat similar kind of age group. We can say. Yeah.
so when are you planning to get married, or are you married already?
No, I am not married. Yet. Are you
Uh,
married?
no, I'm a bachelor, man.
Yeah.
This is a bachelor conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. So and what about your your just can you just tell me about your family if you are willing to tell?
Yeah, actually, family we have.
There are two members in your family. So not able to hear you.
You're not able to hear.
Yeah, and
I think wind is blowing here right now. That's why.
yeah, now it is okay. You can speak now.
Okay. Bro, I think my timing is up. I'm sorry to say that, but I have
Yeah, yeah,
to
okay.
wind up
No
the
issue.
session. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, it is actually pleasure to have a word with you. I'd like to thank you, accepting my call and giving a reply. So I'd like to meet again sometime and
Yeah.
have a conversation
Brother,
again with you.
yeah, sure, sure. It is my privilege that you have given me your precious time. Can you send me one picture in your for,
Didn't get you?
can you send me your picture for thumbnail purpose?
I want to you my picture you want?
Yeah, yeah, for thumbnail purpose only.
Yeah, you can upload a picture of mine.
Can you send it to me one photo?
Photo of mine.
Yeah,
Can you just not screenshot mine?
yeah, I can screenshot, but the quality will be very less, because
It
right now we
doesn't
are
matter.
talking.
Actually, okay. Actually, I don't upload my. I don't click photos of mine much. Actually, I don't have any photos of mine. Actually, honestly speaking. Actually, you can
Okay,
see my profile picture. I don't have any. I don't upload any WhatsApp, my Skype. I don't have any profile picture. I'm not fond of taking pictures. In my
okay,
phone, I
okay,
don't have. You can click a screenshot.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Bye for now.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.